With a WDIV editorial, here's Channel 4's Vice President and General Manager, Alan Frank.
Sad and troubling. That's what we thought of Christopher Ewing's excellent series on teens and alcohol last week on the Night Beat.
This was Jeff Smith 2 years ago, a star shortstop with an Oak Park baseball team. At 19, this is Jeff Smith today. His life changed on September 4th, 1994, during a camping trip up north. Jeff was a passenger in a pickup truck that night, and the whole scenario had all the makings of an accident just waiting to happen. The driver was drunk, driving at speeds of over 90 miles an hour, and upon approaching a curve, the driver decided that he wanted to pass the car that was just in front of him. Around the curve, the driver lost control of the vehicle, which then became airborne, throwing Jeff out of the vehicle. When the vehicle landed, it landed with such a force that the tires went flying in different directions, and also when the truck landed, it landed on top of Jeff. What do you remember about the accident?
Falling out of the car.
Falling out of the car?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else?
Telling the driver to slow down.
Telling the driver to slow down?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think your mom was telling you that you guys were like yelling at him. You know, slow down, you're going too fast.
Yes.
Miraculously, Jeff survived. At first, doctors thought his only injury was a broken right wrist. But a closer examination showed Jeff had suffered a severe head injury. Now, more than a year later, he's undergoing rehabilitation at Beaumont Rehab Center in Birmingham, hoping to rebuild a life shattered by a young drunk driver. What would you like to see happen to some of these drunk drivers?
Oh, I would like to see it mandatory that they serve some time, and when I mean some time, I mean maybe a year at least, in a rehab center, so that they can see what goes on and the ramifications of what they've done and the long struggle that these kids have.
I don't think there's anyone that could send the message home about the dangers of drinking and driving any better than you could. So, therefore, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to look right into that camera right there, and I want you to talk to the people at home, someone who's even considering drinking and driving. Tell them what you think. Just give them a little word of advice there.
Do not think this cannot happen to you. So don't do it.
Well said, man. Christopher Ewing for the Night Beat. Thanks, man.